Hey, what's up, everybody out there in the wonderful world of YouTube? It's Jack here, and I've got another subject here to talk about tonight before I go to bed. And it is the idea of mono leader material versus fluorocarbon. Okay, this is something I've pounded the table on, thought long and hard on for a while, and I am just not convinced on fluorocarbon. Just not. Okay, so let's look at the advantages of mono. Cheap, really cheap, okay. Clear, pretty much invisible. Like, you can say there's air bubbles or whatever in mono and you can see it and yada yada yada. Well, anyways, it floats, okay. I use the mono in 30, 60, and 80-pound configurations, pound test. That's how I've always that's what I've always used. All right, now let's look at fluorocarbon. All right, there's no air bubbles in it. Okay, it's supposed to be completely pure, like almost like entirely invisible. It sinks instead of floats. I guess it's neutrally buoyant, and it's really freaking expensive, okay? Mono, I can get a spool of like 80 yards, leader material, for like $4. Lasts me all year and some change, and I can throw it away at the end of the year, no problem. Mono, or fluorocarbon, you can be paying like, $10 and up for some good fluorocarbon for like a 25-yard spool, one of them itty bitty spools. All right, that's pretty hefty in my book. All right, I can almost spool up a doggone reel with a full spool of mono for what it's going to take 25 yards of fluorocarbon just to say it's invisible. All right, so I'm putting it this way. All right. Mr. Thompson could be sitting right next to me floating for the same fish. Let's say we're tarpon fishing or red fishing. And he'll have the high and mighty, expensive fluorocarbon leader. All right. Jack Mo over here is going to have his 60-pound mono big game leader line here that I got from Walmart on that big Berkeley big game spool, which I've showed in some of my videos, rocking right next to him and catching the same amount of fish, if not more sometimes. All right. Redfish didn't see it. Bull reds didn't see it. Tarpon didn't see it. I feel like it's totally overrated. Now let's put old Rob here on the other end. You've seen him in some of my videos catching some big snapper on the bottoms. You've seen him catching some big kings on some of my videos, and his little frenzy kayak. It's a little 8-foot-long frenzy kayak. This guy is thrifty to the word T, all right? Like, he bare minimum gear, old school, and he usually just rocks a steel leader, like some 42-pound wire, never gives in to the mono leaders. That tuna you did see him catch at the first of the year was on a mono leader. Straight mono, straight big game mono in it. Nothing special, no fluorocarbon. And, he's pulling tunas out. So, it really depends on what you're fishing for. Like, if you're fishing big pelagics with them big eyes, like a tuna or a sailfish or a tarpon, or it's really clear water, I'm talking like Bahamas clear, maybe go with a fluorocarbon, spend the extra, because if you spend all the time and money getting to the Bahamas, don't scrimp on the line. I'm just trotting down here to Pensacola Beach, it's a few miles down the road, and if they see my line, there's another one tomorrow. And like with the tarpon this year, when they were hitting, when they were feeding, when they were hungry, they were hitting anything. There were guys catching them out there on steel wire, king rigs, just hanging one after another. The one I hung this year, or the one I caught, that was a 60-pound mono leader. No fluorocarbon, no nothing. Just mono leader. And a lot of the old school fishing guys, old school tarpon guys, swear about some mono. So that's what I'm going to stick with because I'm cheap. Okay, I'm not going to buy that expensive fluorocarbon. Just hasn't been proven to me. Seagar, you haven't proven it to me. You know, Vanish and all you other guys, you hadn't proven it to me. Okay, so I'm going to keep rocking 30, 60, and 80-pound big game leaders, and I'm going to keep catching lunkers in people's faces. So, and I'm going to put it on camera. So, so just don't think you have to have fluoro, okay? You have to have fluoro. Mono's just perfect. Mono works. So yeah, if you got any questions, shoot them to me. Yak Motley on Facebook. Like, subscribe, comment below. Let me know what you think. Also, follow me on Twitter, Jack Motley Live. And I'll see you next time.